are watching CIOTV by Enterprise IT World, a production of Accent Infomedia.
We're here at the beautiful JW Marriott in amazing Delhi. It's our third city.
3 cities in India.
We've met about 100 different customers, partners, prospects, and whilst they've been from a diverse background, I think one thing's in common is everybody is interested in how they can get more compliant, how they can drive digital transformation, how they can put identity security at the heart of what they're doing. But you've come all the way from Toronto. Why don't you share your thoughts, your feelings of the week you've had here?
Thank you, Dan. First of all, namaste. Hello, India. It's been fantastic. We've been to Bangalore, Mumbai, and now Delhi. It's incredible how different those 3 cities are. The different types of conversations we had. As you mentioned, when we look at the financial institutions, they are going through challenges not very different from what North America saw with Sarbanes-Oxley, highly regulated industries. We just came back from a client today, a client discussion where they were showing what I see in a lot of leaders, a lot of identity, a lot of cybersecurity leaders shifting their priorities from pure compliance even to something more threat aware, which I thought was pretty cool to see here in India for the first time. So the experience has been amazing for us at Saviynt. We've been showcasing what we are doing in terms of innovation, what we can help them, this industry here, which I think lots of potential. I think that's my takeaway. Lots of potential in the market, lots of potential in this geography here, and a great momentum of this digital transformation coupled with a mentality which is now more focused on risk.
I think one of the little known facts about Saviynt is that we are a true made in India organization, from our leadership team, product development, cloud operations, support. We're really the only major identity security company with the backing of Gartner and really having that strong local presence. So I'm delighted to be here.
And an Indian CEO. I think it's in fashion. We spoke about this, Google, IBM, and all of those, and Saviynt with an Indian CEO. I think we could notice how the market here, the leaders here, they speak about Saviynt differently when they see that investment in the country, the huge offices that we have in Bangalore, our engineering here. So it's amazing. Also the experience I had to meet with our colleagues in Bangalore. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. How are you feeling about, of course, you run your strategy function out of the country here. I'm sure everybody's talking about AI.
Yes.
Within your business, just as in everybody else's. Maybe you could share a little bit around, particularly in India, we're looking at enormous scale from an identity perspective.
True.
Can you tell me a little bit about how you're thinking about the role of AI, particularly as it relates to managing the scale problem of identity?
Yes. And 2 sides of that story, right then. So there's AI for security and security for AI.
Right.
The way I see security for AI is us. We are very well positioned to be protecting things like agentic AI. An AI agent is just another machine, and machine identities is going to be the biggest thing in 2025. Machine identities is a challenge, is a time-ticking bomb. A lot of clients are aware of that, and Saviynt has built a lot of capabilities around machine identity to help with that. The thing of AI for security, that's the other side too. So we're using AI in our own products to deliver intelligence. So it's much more than just calculating a risk score. It's about giving prescriptive recommendations to security administrators and to end users as well.
Final message, perhaps a takeaway. If you're an Indian CISO, CIO at home, what are your top takeaways for identity security? Why should you prioritize it? And how do you take it to the board and get it approved?
One of the things is that if we look at the past 20 years, what we have accomplished driven by cloud, now AI is going to be starting that second wave. That second wave will be much shorter. So the big takeaway is the time to act is now. That's the big one. The second one is as we shift from a compliance-driven type of priority, we'll become more risk aware and threat aware. So that's another important thing to change our mind and start to reorganize our projects, our priorities around risk. Compliance will always be here, but now we have this bigger threat of risk.
That was absolutely a theme over the last 3 events, right? Reputational risk, not only financial risk, but mainly reputational risk, particularly as Indian organizations not only are entering on the world stage, but really dominating on the world stage. Henrique, thank you so much for being here.
Dan,
I hope we have a fantastic evening
a
tonight.
pleasure. I'll be back anytime. Thank you.
Thanks.
Namaste.
Namaste.